mean, ladies and gentlemen, check out that Uber Eats gem of the day. 1 pickup, 2 drop-offs, 3 stops, right? 3 different stops, 22 to 25 minutes, $4.72. That's about $1.56 per stop. And you're willing to take that? You're seriously willing to take that? I mean, talk about working backwards, right? Now what's sad is the person ordering knows, just knows. I mean, or hopefully they know what you're getting. And they're like, how do I entice that food delivery driver to come and make this order for that pathetic pay? And when they start tip baiting, or when it just doesn't, it's just too good to be true, right? So you might have a $5 order and they say, you know what, I'm throwing a $10 tip on top. You know, when it's too good to be true, it's not true. And you're setting yourself up for a disaster, thinking, okay, well, I'm going to get that 5 or 10 additional dollars. They tip bait you, they withdraw the tip, and you've actually ended up doing a delivery for $1.56. That's reality. And a lot of the newbies walk into this trap. A lot of the veterans who do food deliveries know, you know what, that tip just doesn't sound right. There's something off, won't take it. And people that are just already not spending much on a food delivery order. Now, granted, if you're out in Malibu or Beverly Hills and you're getting a big catering order, a lot of dishes, and you know, hey, I'm taking this delivery to a business somewhere on, you know, maybe to the Peninsula Hotel, or maybe somewhere on Cannon Drive, or somewhere on Wilshire or Santa Monica Boulevard in Beverly Hills, and there are multiple dishes, chances are pretty good that if they have offered you a high tip, because there's a lot of work involved, right? You got to stack up all this food, God knows how many pizzas they delivered, and there's a good chance, there's like a 9 out of 10 chance that you're getting a good tip on that. But when you see like a low ball food delivery order and they're coming in like with $15-20, and they're throwing out another $10 to $15 on top of that to bait you, you just know you are setting yourself up for a disaster, for a disappointment. And who on earth is going to go out, let's just say with a car. I mean, if you have an electric scooter and a bicycle and you're operating downtown LA, or you know, downtown Nashville, or and everything's pretty close, and you have 3 or 4 stops, and they're throwing this $4.70 at you, okay, you're not burning up gasoline at least, right? You got a scooter or a bicycle, the orders are pretty close to one another, and then you can just hope, hey, on that $4.70, hopefully I get a few dollar tips. But there are so many uncertainties in this food delivery business. I couldn't do it. I could absolutely not do it. And I've spoken to countless food delivery drivers in LA. Majority have stopped doing it. The very few that are still in the game, well, guess where they live? Like in high-end zip codes, like the 90210, Beverly Hills, or Malibu, or Hidden Hills, or Calabasas, or Westlake, surrounded by very expensive restaurants, very expensive houses, and generally, you know, the percentage of high tippers is far better than you know, pathetic little $10-15 orders. If someone's throwing a few $100s at an order, there should be a decent tip associated with that. If somebody's ordering a few $100 worth of food, or for catering, or they have a bigger crowd, or there's a party. Come on, man. At that point, you should be tipping your driver well, because they're doing a lot of work for you, right? They're bringing over all these meals. They're helping you throw a good party or a 4th of July party. You owe them. So pay up. But you can't make money, ladies and gentlemen. It's just, why did I make this video? Because it just upsets me that people would even take this. $4.72, the ultimate gem of the day. Three stops, right? 1 pickup, 2 drop-offs, 25 minutes of work. You know, if you project it onto an hour, you're not even making $9. And if you are doing that with a car, you're so deep in the minus. I mean, if you can pull it off on a bicycle, and those, by the way, those minutes are based on fast delivery. They're based on a car, right? They're not based on a bicycle.
Crash ahead on San Diego Freeway in 300 feet. You're still on the fastest route.
So, the time that they put out there, that 22 to 25 minutes, that's based on you delivering in a car. And I don't care if you have a beaten Civic or a beaten up hybrid or Prius, you're still not making money if you're going out there and driving around for 25 minutes and doing 3 different deliveries for $4.72. And you're even more dumb if you're falling for those pathetic tip baiters that are trying to lure you in with $5 or $10 on a $5 or $6 or a $10 order. Ain't happening. Use your savvy here, use your gut, and if you cannot figure out a formula that works for you, get out of it. Get out of it. Get out of the food delivery game, or start your own food delivery company, or focus on maybe a 20 street radius and put your flyers out and say, listen, you don't have to pay those exorbitant DoorDash or Uber Eats fees for you. I can do home deliveries for you. Hit me up. You can turn this into your own little business where you're at least making way more than you are on DoorDash or Uber Eats. But how upsetting, how demoralizing when you're getting $4.72 for 3 different stops. What more can I say? I guess the ultra desperados might take it, but that's an instant decline, my friends. That's not hitting the accept button. And it's the same for rideshare. If you are not cherry picking, or if you are engaging with Trip Radar, you're doing something wrong. If you are accepting every trip that's coming your way, every food delivery that's coming your way, you're doing something wrong. Use your savvy here, please. And maybe it means moving from full-time to part-time. Maybe this gig just ain't paying full-time anymore in rideshare and food delivery. Maybe you gear your food deliveries for a Friday or Saturday night when people are partying. Maybe you go and position yourself in high-end zip codes, because people that don't have money, they're gonna play a little con game with you. They're gonna try and think, I'm gonna find something dumb enough that thinks that I'm gonna tip them high. I ain't tipping a cent. All I have to say on that one, it's disappointing. It's disappointing where this industry, I want some positive. I want some positivity. I hope that a lot of the little startups start cranking, you know, and start signing up riders, drivers, and people that are ordering food. I hope that the little guys can take on the big boys. We shall see. Leave your comments, please. Is this something that you would take? Have you seen worse? Have you actually seen worse than $4.72 for 3 stops? Let me know. Have a good one, and please be safe out there.